This is a Q.H.H.T session. The client had a dramatic relationship change. Her friendship with the man who she was attracted to was growing more intimate. Everything was going great, but he stopped responding. In our conversation, she realized this is a repeated problem. She wants to understand why. And now we are traveling back in time. In this session, you will hear the story of a man in the most unusual place, another world where people are combinations of human and animal. And now we join this session.
It's dark.
It's dark.
It's like a gray city.
Mm-hmm.
It's really gray. It's burnt down.
Look at your feet. What do you see?
See my toes and sandals. My feet are white. They're brown. They were brown. Now they're turning like a pale white.
That's the right place for you to see. Well, trust that. Trust what you see.
Okay.
Feel. How do you feel there?
It's changing. I see a path, a golden path.
Mm-hmm.
I can walk into the city. Okay, I'm in a city, and this is better. That was the out parts
Mm-hmm.
of it, and now I'm somewhere better. It's a futuristic kind of city, so a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking up like this at everything. It's going too fast. It's going too fast.
Well, trust yourself. Look at yourself in the reflection and describe it. How's your hair look alike? What do you dress?
I have really big eyes, a small, slender nose, and a wide mouth.
Do you like what you see?
It's interesting. Yeah, I like it.
All right. How about your hair?
My ears are really pointy, and my hair is short, but it's combed up in the front. It has like layers in the front. I think
Yeah.
I'm a boy. I'm a boy.
Okay. What's everybody call you?
Oh,
Your friends or the uh
maybe Cody.
Kobe?
Cody.
Kobe. Okay. All right. Tell me, Kobe, what are you dressed up in?
I'm dressed up like a not a warrior, but like a skater or something. Like I go pick up stuff and I walk really funny like this. It's like almost like a video game character or something, but it's the real world. And
Yes.
it's like I'm going to pick something up
Where are you going?
to a store or an alley,
Uh-huh.
something, an alley by a store,
What are you looking for?
a package to take. I'm just a regular delivery person. I don't think it's anything bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. What do you wear? Those sandals still?
Mm-mm. Mm.
What do you
Well, it's hard. It's sandals, but they're like thick sandals, like lacy, not
mm-hmm.
like girl sandals, like hiking sandals.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, I see myself blinking. This is weird. And then I have on like cargo shorts and a lot of brown and black on, like a futuristic like UPS person or something.
Mm-hmm. So would you said that's you're doing for fun or you're working?
I'm working, and I also don't think I'm a person. I'm some kind of like hybrid of a person. I'm like a duck and a person is what I look like.
Why you say duck?
So I
What's
look like
remind?
Howard the Duck or something.
Okay.
But
So
I'm a human. I have human skin. I don't have feathers, but my
uh-huh.
features look like a duck's features.
Do you have a big nose?
Yeah, it's slender, but it's like and it sticks out. But it's not huge like a duck's, but it's really skinny and it curves up.
Okay. And how's your mouth that look like?
It's
That's your
really
mouth?
wide. My lips are thin, but my mouth is really wide, and I have like pretty big teeth.
Mm-hmm. And the ears, you said
They're pointy.
they
They're like
point.
this.
Yeah. Are they same color as your skin?
Mm-hmm.
What color skin do you have there?
It's pale. It's like a white. It's not really pale, but
Mm-hmm.
it's this white skin.
Mm-hmm. And they call you Toby, you said?
Cody.
Kobe.
Cody.
Mm-hmm. All right, Kobe. Let's see where you're going now. Let's see what's waiting for you. You went to the store already?
I'm on a hoverboard going there or something. I'm like flying through. Like I'm not on the ground. I'm like surfing in the air.
How do you do
I
that?
have a little backpack on. It's like a hoverboard. That's what everybody's on. And I'm on one and I'm going. It's like little tubes in the sky and everything's really tall, like floating. And I'm just surfing through and I got my music playing and I'm going and what
How's
this
how's your body feels like? How old are you?
it's short and it feels young. Maybe like 19 or something.
Mm-hmm.
It feels really solid though, like a boy's body. It's muscular, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
short. I have on a Hawaiian shirt. I have on the cargo pants and a Hawaiian shirt.
Mm-hmm. Do you have family somewhere near?
Hmm. They're all at the table.
You already home?
No, I see them. I know where they're at and what they're
Oh.
doing. It's dinner time. They're waiting on me to finish working.
Mm-hmm. So who is in that table? Tell me.
My dad and my mom duck. They're not ducks. They look like and sister duck and my brother duck and a baby duck that is my sister's baby duck.
Uh-huh.
And a grandma duck is sitting in the living room. She's not at the table because she's just watching TV.
Uh-huh. Tell me what kind of TV? What did they have there?
This looks like Back to the Future. It's very similar to it, but this feels more real
Mm-hmm.
and different. So the same kind of concept, but different and like more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
The TV though is old. It's an old 1980s TV.
The big
That's
and
really
square.
big and square. But the
What's
vision on it is like a new TV. It's not
uh-huh.
like when it first comes on, it's all staticky.
Yeah.
But then when it comes on, it's like a bubble screen. It's not a flat screen. The screen comes out like a fishbowl
Yeah.
and it's really bright.
Mm-hmm. What's grandma watching there?
It's like old people shows like Jeopardy or something, but a futuristic one.
Yes. And what do you have for dinner?
Spaghetti and salad and
And
orange juice.
okay. Did you came home now?
I think I finished working first and then come. I can see myself walking through the door, but I still have the package in my hand. Maybe I was supposed to bring it home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what happened. Tell
I'm
me.
really excited to eat these meatballs.
What are they made of? Meat.
it's not real meat. It's the veggie meatballs.
Mm,
It's made out of like veggie burger meat,
okay. So
but it
what's
tastes
that?
really meaty.
Okay. You're doing great. Thank you. How about that package? Is that for someone?
I want to open it. It's like how the Amazon packages look. It's brown and you can rip it off the top. And I'm opening it. And I just ripped it open and I'm pulling out a DVD. It's like a DVD case.
Is that the video or it just look like a DVD?
It's the case. It is a kung fu movie. It has like a stuff spinning on it. It looks like a wheel or something, or like a on the case. It's like a bunch of swords spinning, but they look like a fan.
Mm-hmm.
And so it looks like it's like an action movie that I'm gonna watch with my family.
Mm, okay. Well, is that someone special in your life?
It's just my family.
When you look at your mom's eyes there, do you recognize anybody from your life?
Mm-mm. They look like ducks. They look weird, but they're nice. They don't look scary. They just look. They have features like ducks, but they have human hair and skin.
Mm-hmm. What about the nose? Is it made of skin? The same like
Hmm.
human? It's
It's
just
like
larger?
yes, it's just slender. It's just a different kind of nose. It's just slender and
Uh-huh.
it sticks out like mine.
Okay.
But my dad's nose is bigger. His is wide at the bottom, so I have a nose more like my mom's. Hers is really skinny.
Okay. Well, is there something important you want to do there today?
I'm hugging everybody. They were happy when I came home. I'm
Yeah.
hugging them. My mom has on her little glasses, and she has like the beads that go on them.
Yeah.
It was like reading a paper or something, waiting on me to come in. It didn't start even until I got there. So they were all talking, and she was reading a paper until I got there.
Okay. Well, let's close the scene. We'll close that door to that scene and move forward to the Cody and see where's his most important day of his life in the future. You there now. Tell me, what do you see?
He has on a suit and a bow tie. He's at an altar.
Okay. What do you do?
He's getting married.
Okay. Do you see your girl?
She's coming up. She's an elephant.
She's an elephant. Wow, that is really good.
So I'm about to be with her. She looks
Very
like that. I
interesting.
see her trunk because she has a veil on, but I see the trunk moving as she's walking.
Yes. How about her skin? How does her skin look like?
She has a regular body. She's white too. She's tall and white, but
Mm-hmm.
she has an elephant trunk. But the rest of her face is a human face.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Tell me what's happening there.
She's walking up.
Tell me about her dress.
It's big and poofy and white. It's a ballroom dress.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
How do you feel standing there?
Happy, kind of nervous. My hands are sweaty, but I'm just blinking a lot, moving my head, like staying focused.
How do you feel?
Hot.
Okay. What time of the year is that?
Spring.
Spring. Is her family there too? Or
Yeah, there's an alligator in the ground. It's a bunch of different animals. I see a frog, I see an alligator, but they look like people still. They have like people features.
mm-hmm. So what kind of people is that? How do you call yourself there?
Hadofi.
A Dofi?
Hadofi.
Mm-hmm. That's like a race, a Dofi?
Yeah, it means just like a mixed race. It's all types of stuff here.
Like a hybrid sort of?
Mm-hmm.
A Dofi. Okay. What is happening next there?
The sun is coming up from over a mountain.
Who is marrying you? Who is a priest?
Elizabeth.
Hmm?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? Who is Elizabeth?
That's the elephant that's coming up the aisle.
Mm-hmm. Her name is Elizabeth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about if you look in your family? Are they there?
Mm-hmm.
Are they all a look-alike?
My mom is there. My dad has a big gap. His teeth are like really far. They're like this far. My sister is there holding a baby. My brother is there. We don't have like best men and bridesmaids. It's just us. Um, it's like a church and it's really smaller.
Mhm.
Um,
So there is a church.
mhm. But I don't think it's a church. It's just like a building like a church, but I don't think church exists here.
So question yourself. Look around. Describe it. What is it? Who is marrying you?
It's an elephant, Elizabeth, and it's animals. It's like a Zootopia or something like a Disney cartoon of animals. But
Mhm.
they're like live animation. They're not. That's why they're like crossovers for people. They're not like cartoon animals. They're like live.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. So in your side of the family, everybody only dogs or other type of the
It's
family?
all different types, but everybody's kind of blurred out. I can only see like certain things. Like I can see my first row family, and I can only see the animals that are green. So I see frogs, and I see one frog, and I see a alligator, and I think I see a peacock. 'Cause it has like a little small head, and it has like a hairstyle with feathers coming out the back.
That's beautiful. Very good. Okay. So you're getting married. That's important day. So what do you guys do after?
We go do pottery.
After marriage?
Mhm.
Very nice.
It's like a building. It's like a union building thing. We leave, and now we have on the. I still have on my suit, and I took the cardigan off, and I rolled up my sleeves, and we're sitting together making pottery. Her hands are really small, and we're making pottery together and laughing. Like it's like a. It feels like a tradition. You have to make something together and symbolism right afterwards. So we're letting the pottery wheel spin around and around together, and we're crafting it.
What does that represent?
Building together, like immediately building together afterwards. That's our first memory. The symbolism is that your first memory after just getting married is that you built something together.
That's beautiful. What is the next project or move of this wedding? What's next after the patterning?
We're eating.
Mm-hmm. What
We're
do
eating
you,
potato wedges.
what is it?
Potato wedges.
Okay, what else do you have there serving today?
Corn.
Corn. Do you
Everything
see
is from the earth.
everything is vegetarian or somebody could have meats?
It's everything's vegetarian. They're like fresh green beans. Everything has been like rinsed off or washed. There's just like a plate of just like regular green beans, a plate of corn, and then there's some potato wedges and the strawberry cake.
A strawberry cake. Is that what size of the cake there?
It's not a regular wedding cake, it's just one tier because we didn't need a really big cake. So someone just made a one tier cake and it's really nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's beautiful. Okay, let's move on in the future. Let's close the door to that scene and move on to the future. The same life in a much more and very important day of the code and his life, very important time in his life, floating, floating, and we are there, going back. I mean, to the future. We're going to the future, and the most important day. You there now. So,
I'm sitting on the couch. I have my arms stretched out. And on the other end of the couch is a giraffe. And in the middle are two little kids. And these are human kids. They have circle heads. They're not little animals, but they feel like they're made out of paper. I don't know if they're real. Maybe I'm shooting a commercial or something because it seems like something is off. It's really dark and we're watching TV, but there's nothing on the TV. The TV is just gray.
mm-hmm. Well, look around. Are you at work or
It's a table of chocolate cupcakes with the lid on top, and the cupcake one is flipped over. This feels weird.
how do you feel in that scene?
I'm scared.
You scared or what?
Yeah, I won't move my head. I just keep looking over at this giraffe. And he's looking over at me only with eyes. And it's like we're stuck and we're just smiling. Maybe we're taking a picture. I hope it's not something really scary.
But if you would make a just make a pictures, you would not be scared. Why would you feel scared? Go ahead and feel that. Where is this scared of feeling? Where is it coming from?
It's like I'm being forced to do this.
Who does that to you?
Um,
Look around. You have that information.
I want to set.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I want to set. There is an elephant behind the camera. It's Elizabeth. She's trying to get a weird picture. I don't know why she's trying to take this picture. Okay, I'm not scared. It just feels awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm like an actor or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't agree with this scene
Why would you disagree with her?
because it doesn't match. There's a duck, two kids, and a giraffe. It doesn't match. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
like a bad creative idea. But she's really excited, so I think I'm doing it for her. It seems like a project or something she's working on because there's not a whole crew here. So I think this might be like a project she's really excited about in a scene that she needed, and she just asked me to want to be a part of, but it doesn't look that good.
Mm-hmm. Well, tell me, you said everything is off,
Mm-hmm.
right? But she feels it's good.
Yeah,
Would you help her to set it up, or she's not really listening?
She's not gonna listen. She is really wanting this vision. So I
Hmm.
wanna just let her have it.
So those kids, how come they not have animal print on them?
They're paper. They're paper kids. They're
Hmm.
not real. It's like a cardboard cutout.
Yeah, but she thinks is good. It makes sense.
Maybe she thinks it looks like unity or a good campaign or something, but it just looks awkward.
Hmm. Okay. Well, let's see what happens on that set. Let's see what she's going with all of this.
She's mad and she's crying now
Why she's crying? She liked it.
because we both look awkward. We look like we don't want to be there, and she's asking us why we don't.
Hmm. What would you do to make everything look good and not awkward?
I don't know what her vision is.
Hmm. So you sort of go with the flow
Hmm.
and, like you said, let her have it.
Yeah, I think she's rich or something, so I'm just doing it because she wants to.
Hmm.
It's not that big of a deal for me, and I think it's more important for her to just do what she wants.
Hmm. Okay, so let's see what happens there. She's crying. Now what?
She's laughing. I made a joke.
Hmm. Okay. What about that giraffe that you said is there also with that
He's just
person?
like, he's just like, he's like kind of laughing. He just wants to get it over with.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna close the door to that scene and we're gonna move to the last day of this boy. Now he is a man. The last day of his life.
He's an old duck.
Old dog. Go ahead.
Sitting on the bed. He has little gray hair on his face and little glasses on. And it's just like, but he's happy. He has this little duck green kid standing around him. He's like on a slab, but not in a scary way, not like a hospital slab. He's at home in the middle of his living room. It's really dim. He's on like a wooden slab, but he's comfortable. He has like a cushion and a pillow. And he's
Hmm.
just smiling. He sees his whole little family standing around him. And some people look like regular humans. They're not ducks. They're literally just regular humans. And they're holding his hand, and their tears come out of their eyes. And he's just going around the room looking at everybody one by one. It's going like this, just saying bye.
Hmm. How old are you there?
94.
94. Is that the last day or you gonna
This
what
is it.
how's the feel of the body? Is there something wrong with the body?
It just feels tired and numb. It's like numb. The numbness is coming upward. My legs, feet up are numb to like my stomach, and it's coming up.
Hmm.
I'm beginning to get more numb, but it doesn't hurt. I'm just tired.
Hmm. Okay. Well, go ahead with the let's see what happened. Tell me how do you feel and everything.
After it's over,
Hmm.
mm,
Are you out of body?
I'm closing my eyes.
Is the family near you?
I can see them. I'm outside of myself. I'm above myself, floating up, and I'm looking at everybody. And I'm a young duck again. I'm young Cody.
Hmm.
And just,
Where's your wife?
she's right there. She has funny hair. She has a lot of curls.
Mm-hmm. She's with you?
Yeah, no, she's on Earth.
With the body?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you're looking down to your life as a Cody, what do you see? What would you say about it? What your purpose were there?
To be with my family and live nice.
Do you think you did it good or bad?
Mm-hmm. Good.
Any regrets do you have?
I'm hungry.
Okay. So that's a great life, right?
Mm-hmm.
What better way to understand man than to actually be one? To experience important events from a man's perspective. I love sessions like this. How the higher self communicates with us is so creative. After our session, our next step is to take this information, understand the message, and use this wisdom.